NSC in the place to be. NSC.
Yeah, hello guys and good morning. Yeah, yesterday you have saw what I have shown you, and yeah, these are just the CPUs that I have here around. I got even a lot more, but I think for the test this was just okay. So yesterday, yesterday tonight, I think it was late night, I have shown you on all the CPUs that they were all just bad, because they are not really plan and they are not really sitting on the cooler, and that's why you really have some overheating problems. And I want to do now just today a test, because I have yesterday done a test for me after I have left my CPU. And this CPU, like you have saw yesterday on the video, it was really just shiny and like a mirror. But I saw the first time when I just connected here the cooler, I saw the first scratches, and I just doesn't like it anymore. And I just like it when it's just with 1000 sandpaper. It's really just enough. I just want also to show you that. And I want also to show you this stuff here. This is also some kind of grinding paper, or sandpaper, but this is also just like, let's say about 1000. You can just easy go over there. You can also use this if you have just applied here liquid metal. Liquid metal with the time gets hard, and look, you can still see how it's like a mirror. See, still a little bit, okay? And this is just enough, and it's even better and way better as the standard stock CPUs. So, and with this one, if you have some problems, or let's say after the liquid metal thermal paste, you can just clean it very great. And on the CPU mostly you can also scratch it away with your fingernail, and then you will not damage anything. So some people, they have used liquid metal, and with the time liquid metal gets really hard, and so they begin to go here around with a razor blade, and sometimes they do real scratches, and really some serious scratches. So that's why I can always recommend first to go here around with your fingernail, and then just on the end you can polish a little bit, just like here, and it's okay. You just don't polish too much all the time, because if you just polish all the time too much, one day you're gonna have no heat spreader anymore, okay? So that's why, guys, this is just okay like this right now, and this is way better as the standard CPUs. I'm gonna here take one, just that you can compare. You can see that this surface here, it looks like it's maybe good, but believe me, guys, it's not. I have tested this all yesterday for you. Come on, focus. I need to wait, to wait for the focus. So yes, at last, you saw the problems. So on the right side and on the left side, they are a little bit looking higher, and that's why you got no real cooling in the middle. But I have shown you this all yesterday, so for the people that doesn't know it, please watch my video from yesterday. And here, like I told, all just nice and sexy. And I'm gonna just use it like this also, because yesterday, like I told, I had this processor, like you saw on the other video, really like a mirror. But the first time when you just apply the cooler and you just take it off, you're gonna see the first scratches, and this is just sad. And I prefer to have it like that, because now it's just lapped with 1000 sandpaper yesterday. I've just done it really nice, and for me it's just enough. You will be able always to see some small scratches from the cooler, but this is not the problem. The most important is that this one here is now just sitting perfectly over the cooler, and that's the most important. Yesterday, like I told, I have made the first tests for me, and I have done also some great tests with the thermal paste from Cryonaut, and also of course with the thermal paste from MX4. Today I just want to show you the difference, between the cooling like it was before, and I'm going to show you also the difference that you can see the cooling between a CPU that was not lapped and between a CPU which we have, or which I have just applied a dot in the middle, okay? And If you just apply a dot in the middle on your CPU, you're gonna have lots of space maybe that is not covered with thermal paste. That means the cooling will maybe also not be that great, and that's why we're gonna do that today just on my way, just like I do it always as a long time, about 12, 13, 14, 15 or 16 years. And we're gonna do just that like I always do, and included now a Lapid CPU, which is the Intel Q6600. And later we're gonna compare that also with my other video that I have already done. So we have already some temperatures on a CPU which was not Lapid, and also yeah, for the how it calls, for the comparison, for to compare, it was just like I told you, a dot a dot method. So here we have just put a small p, and yeah, you will now be able to see that all. And I have, like I told yesterday, done a small test for me as already, and I already saw that it was 10 till 11 degrees cooler, guys. I'm not kidding, but we're gonna begin right now. I will now just look if I got my other computer on. Yeah, it's on, so I can just turn it on later. And now let me see, I got here now 2 cameras running, but I'm gonna edit this later, so just that you guys can see it all okay. And yeah, it will be a little bit complicated maybe this video, because I got here now the first camera here and here the second. 1, 2, it's working. Yeah, okay. All right, let's begin. Like I told, I'm gonna now just place this wonderful CPU into the socket. So here, gonna close it now. Here we go. And now, like I also have done it on the last video, I'm gonna now just apply MX4 for this test. I'm gonna use MX4 because I know that most people are using MX4, and that's why I just want also to show you that. So this is also Lapid a little bit, not that much because it's just hard to lap, and I just don't want it to lap too much, because you could also just change the Cooper here too much, or you could just take away too much, because if you lap here around too much, of course it will not be perfect. But that's why I have just left it like it was. I have now just make it a little bit shiny, because this stock coolers, they are a little bit, how it calls, a little bit not that great and not that shiny, but this is not the problem. So at last, the most important is that they are really on the line and that they are not bended. So I have shown you yesterday some stuff. So let me now just put the camera over here. And now we're gonna just apply the thermal paste. And like I told you, on the last video, we have just done a dot here in the middle, just like this. Okay, you remember? It was, wait, it was just like this, okay? And then we have just close it, okay? And now we're gonna have a difference between, how the temperatures will be when you just spread yourself first, the thermal paste everywhere, okay? And I'm doing that on the cooler, and you know why? Yeah, of course, because the cooler is here smaller as the CPU. When I just put it on the CPU, I maybe gonna put too much, and the most important is here on the cooler, because the cooler, you can see here the circle, and I'm gonna put everywhere, and this is just okay. And mostly, guys, you really need to know that this thermal paste, when you close the cooler, it has really, it conforms on the CPU, of course. And the heat spreaders, but normally this cooler, they are sitting perfectly, and normally the pressure is so good that mostly you just apply always too much thermal paste, and mostly it's not need to apply so much. And that's why I say sometimes less is more. Okay, I hope you understand what I try to explain you. So here we go, look. You can just do that just like I do, and then you can be sure that also here on all of the end of the circle you're gonna have also some cooling, which is really important, because now we have also a Lapid CPU, and I was just, wow, wondering myself yesterday, such great cooling, such a great result, and such great, how it calls, temperatures. I was just like, wow, but yesterday I was just too tired, and then I saw this problem on the CPUs, because I have already done this video where I have left the CPU, and like I told, I have left CPUs long time ago, also my first AMD processors, and then after AMD, I don't know if you can remember that, guys, because AMD, I think it was the Athlon 64-bit, it was the first AMD processor with 64-bit, and Intel they came later. Intel 1 year later, after AMD has bring the first Athlon with 64-bit, Intel later 1 year later has bring out the first, we can say, I think it was the first socket 775 motherboards, and then of course with the first Q6600, which is today still a very great CPU. So, and now let's put here just for, yeah, to be sure, again a dot in the middle, see that? And that's how I go. That's how I do all the time. I do that on PlayStations, I do that like that on CPUs, on computers. So now we're gonna have the best proof how it is working right now, and compare it if you just put a P in the middle or a dot. And that's why I cannot recommend just to put a dot in the middle. And you're gonna see now the temperatures. And yeah, we got here now, it's always very important to see the room temperatures, and a lot of people's, they are just not showing this. So now I can see here 24 degrees, because it's really in the morning here, early in the morning, and yesterday we had 25 degrees, so that means this could be now running also 1 degrees cooler. Okay, so now let's get this all back, and let's begin the first test for today. And yeah, I have also promised not really, but some kind of promised some people's to do all that stuff that I have done with the, how it calls, with this CPU. I have promised to do that all also on the PlayStation 3. Maybe I'm gonna do that on my own PlayStation 3. I got the PlayStation 3 Slim Edition, and then I'm gonna show you guys how this works. So let me not just press it down. So. Oh, sorry, my fault, guys. I need to turn this back, guys. But I'm still holding, that means I have not lost the pressure. Just forgot to turn this, yeah, these adapters. So, but now we can go for it. Here and here. Now I'm gonna close it there. Up, come on. Here and here. So should be very great. Yes. Now gonna connect the fan cable, and let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna now turn on the PSU. And then I'm gonna do always the same test, so it's always the same now. I know it needs really a lot of time, and it takes a lot of time because I need always to wait about 20 minutes. But yeah, I'm gonna do the video for you faster. So as we're gonna start, I'm gonna just shut up, and then I'm gonna put you some music, and you guys gonna, yeah, you're gonna be able to see the video faster as me. So I'm gonna now just turn it on, and then we're gonna do all the tests like I always do on my, yeah, YouTube videos. So now let's go here. I'm gonna take a sit. All right, here we go. Let me just adjust it all, because I need to adjust all again. I had yesterday the camera position just not like, wait, so here and here, and then I need to go there. I need to adjust this one here. So wait, Okay, and I go now just quickly start the clock. Yep. So, and let's start it right now. 5 minutes till we're gonna start prime 95, and then we're gonna see the first temperature tests on MX4, which was able to spread the most itself, and we have here a leopard CPU compared to the other video. So I'm gonna not just start it, and here the clock, and here the temperatures. Just stress testing. Here we go again, clock and the temperatures. So I'm gonna let this all now just on for you guys, and so here, okay, let me not just adjust again the monitor just for you guys can see that all better, but it's okay. So we're gonna do that like it should be. Maybe we need to go a little bit down here. So, and more. Yes. And here, up. Okay guys, I think this looks good. Now the autofocus is fixed. Maybe a little bit more down, and then I'm gonna let you guys in peace. And we're gonna start the test in about 3 minutes. nearly, yeah, finished here. And look at the temperatures. I hope you can remember. I'm going to show you this later. I have now just prepared as on my computer. We're gonna just stop here, and here we go. 1 second and stop right now. So yeah, just look now on the temperatures. I'm gonna let it again for 5 minutes, just that the CPU can cool down. And so we're gonna have also the idle temperatures after the yeah, the stressed test. So let me now just close this here. Guys, take a look. This is so amazing. Okay, and which one was the hottest one? Let me see. 60 degrees, guys. Let me see and check the room temperature. Still 24. Let me not just zoom here or focus here. Okay, you can see that. So wait, here we go. Okay, exactly 24 room temperature. Yesterday, or I think 2 days ago, where I have tested the 5 thermal pastes, we had 25 degrees here. Now, because it's early in the morning, we got 24 degrees right now, and that's why you can calculate 1 degrees minus, okay? But this doesn't matter, because this is really just about 1 degrees, and I just always want to see the room temperature, because this is very important, guys. And a lot of people they do how it calls this benchmarks, and they do this temperature test. Some people they just don't talk about the room temperature, and this is the most important. So if you have 40 degrees Celsius in your room, then of course your CPU will run about 20 degrees hotter. Okay, and that's why it's always important. Just imagine my room temperature will be about 10 degrees only, okay? So of course my CPU would run a lot cooler, but this is very important, guys, okay? Don't forget about the room temperature. It's always important for the computers, for the PlayStations, for all, okay? So I'm gonna now let you in peace for about 3 minutes. I'm gonna prepare the other video on my YouTube channel, because I just want to show you the difference. And this was now just that you guys can compare between a CPU that was just standard and just applied the thermal paste with a dot or with a P, and now compare it with a CPU that was just perfectly lapped, and we have just applied the thermal paste really everywhere. And just look on these results. Wow. Okay, we had here with MX4, I think we had 70 degrees, or it was 71? No, wait, 71 it was on Cryonode. On Cryonode and on a Casa, yeah. And we had 70 degrees, I think it was, yeah, with MX4 and with Cooler Master, yeah. Cooler Master and MX4 had 70 degrees on a not lapped CPU with a dot method. Okay, guys, so, but yeah, let me not just get here on my other computer, then I can just prepare the video. So I'm on the other computer, and then I'm going to show you all what is important. So here, just, oh, here we go. Okay, still 1 minute left. Okay, I'm just searching the other video. Give me a second, guys. I got it. Okay, I got it. Here we are. NSC tested 5 different thermal pastes for you guys. Yeah, this video. And here I need to search now where we just had the MX4, but we can do this together. So I'm going to pause this video right now. Alright, and then we're going to do that. So, here, okay, yeah, it's okay. Let's see, 30 seconds left. Look look on these temperatures right now. We are already on 29. This is just not compared with with the stock CPU. Okay, I have shown you yesterday already that these CPUs, they are, let's say, under the microscope just banded, and that's why you have your problems. So 9 and finish. So we have the temperatures. I'm gonna just set this all also on my video later. Look at this amazing temperatures on a Leopard CPU, and guys, you really need to love it. Look at this amazing temperatures here right now. Oh my god. Okay, and for the people that has not watched the video, the reason because the CPUs are really running hot, and I'm talking here really about the most CPUs. I got this CPUs about 20 or 25 pieces of that stuff here. Yesterday I have just show you on 8 CPUs. 1, 2, 3, wait, which, let me just count it. I have just forget it already. So I just have take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 CPUs, yeah. And I got even more of them here. But the rest I have not shown because really guys, I got everywhere so many more. And here and here and here and here. I got so many more of the CPUs everywhere here. But it doesn't matter. I just wanted to show you and to prove you that the most CPUs are bad like that, okay? So the heat spreaders here on the CPUs, they're just bad. They are not perfect, you know, and that's the problem. They are not perfect, and you can do that perfect. So this is just up to you guys. If you want to do that or not, this is up to you. You can believe me or not, but I got the proofs, okay? So that's me, NSC in the place to be. I'm a guy like that, you know, so I'm a multi-talent guy, and I need to test that all stuff for me, for myself, and that's why I'm able also to find the problems. That's why this is just really worth that you guys just get a look really deep inside. And the most CPUs, the most, not all, maybe the Xeons was a little bit better, but I have saw also a problem on the Xeon CPUs. Yesterday I found 2 CPUs which was yeah, not bad. One was really okay, maybe not under the microscope, but one was, yeah, it's okay. So it was some kind of leopard, but blah. And the other Xeon, at last I saw it myself. It was also letting some lights between the cooler and the heat spreader. So the most CPUs, they are just like that, okay? They are not on the line, okay? And that's why they are just not laying down perfectly on the cooler. But yeah, I was now talking and explaining you that, just that you guys know what I'm talking about. So the most CPUs are running about 10 degrees hotter because the people just, yeah, apply a dot with the thermal paste, just in the middle, they just do a dot and finish, okay? And there's the first problem. The thermal paste will not be able to spread everywhere, okay? So here again, if you just put here in the middle a dot, the thermal paste will just spread maybe a little bit, but not everywhere, and this is the problem. So here we go. So gonna now just try to mark or paint you some stuff. So here again, okay, so imagine this is the CPU. You're gonna put here just a dot in the middle, okay? It confirms, of course, how big the dot is, but at last, if you just apply a dot on a thermal compound, you will risk that the thermal compound will just spread about here, okay? And then that means all about here, okay, all around here will not be cooled great. This is the first problem. And that's why this video is just great, okay? Because now you can compare between a CPU that is on stock, compare it to a CPU that is, yeah, Leopard, and also compare it with thermal paste, which was just applied with a dot in the middle. And if you just do it yourself and you just, yeah, spread it out yourself everywhere on the cooler or like that, and then you can just close it, and then you're gonna see a big difference. And now all together has make this temperatures, guys. Okay, so and all the rest you can see and watch on my video, because I'm gonna now not do again lots of thermal paste tests. This was not just that you guys can understand. And like I told, I had a guy that just was a little bit sad that I have not tested the Noctua thermal paste. But guys, I'm sorry, I cannot have all the thermal pastes here at home. Otherwise, I would need to buy 1000 thermal pastes because I know so much and so many thermal pastes, and I just got here the most important thermal paste. And of course, I can do you this favor, and I'm gonna take the thermal paste also from Noctua because they are not bad. And I know also Pro Limatech. I don't know if you guys know Pro Limatech. Yeah, they do also not bad thermal compounds, and also Phobia and Revoltech and Be Quiet, DC1, very great too. So, but this and more I'm going to show you in the future. So I see that the battery from my other smartphone is getting empty. So I'm going to close now this video, guys. I'm gonna shut down. I can now shut down this computer now. The test was just wonderful. So computer will shut down, and then I'm going to close this window here, or this camera, this video. So now it's just off, and here we go. I'm gonna shut this this off right now. Okay, now we're gonna just go here. Bye bye. do it. Lapid CPU, wonderful, guys, wonderful. So let's go here now. I need to turn the tripod. So, and maybe I need to go a little bit more up. Yes, so on this video, guys, we had room temperature about 25 degrees, not 24. So you need to calculate 1 degrees more, but not more. Okay, 24, 25, not a big deal. But just that we can be fair, we need to calculate 1 degrees more. Now let me see, because I just can't remember. I think we have begun with a casa, yes, as I can remember. And you can see also here on this video the best proof. Wait, see, just look and see. So wait, somewhere I have always where I have, or when I have tested it, always I have also show you how the thermal paste has breathed. And just look at this, okay? It's not everywhere. So this is the first small reason why your CPU is running hotter. And then it confirms, of course, if you have done a bigger ball in the middle, let's say a bigger dot or a bigger P, or just maybe too less. But I have done yesterday just, or let's say yesterday, it was on the day 22. So here, not yesterday. Huh? Which day is today? 24. So 2 days ago. 2 days ago, guys, I've just put it with a P method, because a lot of people ask me, why you do that like that? You should do it only with a P. Yeah, I know, but now you know the reason why I just do it like I do. So whatever. So this is the first problem, and then of course the CPU was not lapid. Now I'm gonna just skip, and I think now we're gonna take MX4 here. Yes, this was finished. I just want to check the temperatures. So here again, look, just with the P method. And this was a not lapid CPU, guys, okay? Now, let's check the temperatures. And you guys, you're gonna be really shocked and impressed, maybe, yeah. So here, it's here at the time. So, and let's skip to 15, yeah, here it was already finished, the test. Let's go a little bit more back. 14, yes, okay. Like you can see here, we are here on already on test 3. Yeah. So it's finished right now. Bam. So now we're gonna wait till 20. No, we're gonna not wait, because I'm gonna skip and I'm gonna mute myself. Yeah, this is just a little bit strange to hear my voice while I do a video. So, I don't know if you can see that, but here we got maximum So maybe I'm gonna move this picture, but it doesn't matter. We got here maximum, but we're gonna wait here till 20 because then the CPU was also yeah, calm it down for 5 minutes because I have done the test for 10 minutes prime. It was running on 10 minutes, and after 10 minutes I have let it cool down for 5 minutes. So that means on minute 15 the benchmark or the test was finished, and then I just waited again till 20. So there, yeah, just the 5 minutes to cool down. And we can also see here the temperatures, just also compare it to this video right now. And here, so let me just skip a little bit, 90-30, and it's here, finish, yes. So here I have just also write it all just on this video for you guys, and I'm gonna pause. Here you can see also there the low temperatures on MX4 was 68, 68, 67 and 70, guys. The maximum what we had on this test right now with a Lapid CPU and a great speed thermal paste was way better, guys. Okay, I know we had 1 degrees room temperature lower, but this doesn't matter because it's just 1 degrees, guys. And here 40, 40, 37, 42. And I'm gonna let this all just here now open, so later when I will edit the video I'm gonna post you this all yeah, with some call outs and with some small windows. So, and here you can also see that I'm not lying. I'm gonna try to zoom a little bit for you guys, but the most people already know my channel. I don't need to lie or to cheat on you guys, so why should I do that? So here, okay, it's not that sharp because this is a video, but you can see here 40, 40, 37, 42, 40, 40, 37, 42. Let me get it a bit bigger, maybe it will be better for you. But yeah, I think you're gonna be able to see that. Okay, yeah, this was all for me right now. I just wanted to show you that and to prove that a Lapid CPU is the best what you can have. And yeah, I'm thinking about to do, yeah, that all computers and all of my stuff and all of my PlayStations and all of my PlayStation 3 heat spreaders and all the stuff here right now. Yeah, guys, just nice, and you should really watch my videos because, like I told, I'm a guy that needs to test all the stuff. I'm really a multi-talent, and I can a lot, and I just wanted to share this with you guys. I hope you like it. That was me, NSC, in the place to be, like always, hee. I wish you the best. This is just great. And yeah, stay tuned for more crazy tests because I got some surprises for you all, of course. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, and ring the bell. Ring ding dong, ring the ring. Okay, I need to wake up. So yeah, see you soon, guys. Wish you the best. Stay strong, and yeah, peace. Peace.
NSC, in the place to be. NSC.